Hello everyone, myself Geeta. In this video, we are going to solve problems based on trigonometric ratios. Let's start with the first problem. In triangle ABC right angled at B, AB is given to be 24 centimeter and BC is given to be 7 centimeter. In every problem, whether the diagram is given or not, we need to draw the diagram in order to do the problem perfectly. The diagram has already been drawn here. Just to avoid the time consumption, I have drawn it before itself. So now we need to determine sine A cos A and then sine C cos C. We know very well our formulas for sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse, and then cos theta, it is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So in order to find sine, we need opposite and hypotenuse. And for cos, I need adjacent and hypotenuse. Now let me have a check with my diagram what values I have. I mean, which side I have. So they gave me AB is equal to 24 centimeter. And then BC is equal to 7 centimeter. So as per this particular angle A, I have an opposite side. And even I do have an adjacent side. And for C also, I have an opposite side which is 24 centimeter and the adjacent side 7 centimeter is there. What is missing is hypotenuse. Whenever we are having a right angled triangle, the Pythagoras theorem helps us to find out the other side, or I can put it as a missing side. When two sides are given, the missing side can be found out with the help of the Pythagoras theorem. So let's see what the Pythagoras theorem states. The Pythagoras theorem is possible only in a right angle triangle. So the statement goes somewhat like this. In a right angle triangle, the Pythagoras theorem statement itself starts like this only. So let me just write the theorem. Pythagoras theorem. As per this theorem, in a right angle triangle, right angled triangle, I'm just putting a symbol. The square of the hypotenuse side, the square of the hypotenuse side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other sides. The sum of the squares of the other two sides. Two sides. What does this say is hypotenuse square is gonna be like AC square as per our diagram. Let's go. AC square is gonna be equal to AB square plus BC square. That is what it states. If you are having a hypotenuse here, then the hypotenuse square is equal to 24 square plus 7 square. That is what this particular theorem states. I would be using Pythagoras theorem to find out the missing side, and here the missing side is my hypotenuse. So now let's start. How to start this particular problem is I would be starting it from the given. What is given? Based on that, I would be starting so that we would be able to find out without any hassle. So now given triangle ABC and then right angled at B. Right angled at B. So this has been given. Then they also gave me the side AB is equal to 24 centimeter and then BC is equal to 7 centimeter. Done. Now after that, I need to find out AC. So AC square is equal to, write it as AB square plus BC square, mentioned within bracket by Pythagoras theorem. And then and then substitute the values. AC square is equal to 24 square plus 7 square. So 24 square and then 7 square, we are gonna add it up. So which is gonna be 576 plus 49 is equal to AC square, which is nothing but 625 AC square is equal to. AC is equal to root of 625. Obviously, I would be getting plus or minus 25, but minus 25 I won't be considering because AC is a measurement. It's a length of one of the side of my triangle. The side of my triangle can't be negative. That's the reason I'm taking it as 25. Therefore, AC is equal to 25 centimeter. Now, after this, let's go to the question. What they have asked for. A, I need to find out sine A. Sine A is opposite side. Sine A is somewhere here. So opposite side is gonna be BC divided my hypotenuse is AC. My BC is 7 divided by hypotenuse, which I found out just now, is 25. Write down even in your diagram. So it is gonna be 7 divided by 25. I That's it for sine A. Now let's work out what is for cos A. Cos A is equal to adjacent side. Adjacent side is going to be AB divided by my hypotenuse AC. So which is nothing but 24 divided by 25. One part of my problem got over. Now let me go ahead with the second subdivision. Second subdivision B, they are asking for sine C. Sine C is here, this side. So to this particular angle, which is gonna be for C angle, which is gonna be the opposite side. Here, this is gonna be the opposite side, and this one is gonna be the adjacent side for my C. Let me put a star there so that you can understand which one we are speaking about. This one with the black, which we are not right now with the blue one, which we are handling now. So for angle C, opposite side is 24. So which is going to be opposite is AB divided by my hypotenuse is AC. So it's going to be 24 divided by 25. And then cos C. Cos C is nothing but adjacent side. That is BC divided by AC. BC is 7 divided by 25. Done. We are done with the very first problem, and I think that you guys have understood. So Pythagoras theorem always helps us in a right angle triangle to find out my missing side. So remember that theorem, that is a very helpful one. It would definitely help us in when we are in need of finding out one of the side in a right angle triangle. Now let's move on to the second question. Find tan P minus cot R. Okay, that's a question which has been given. Find tan P minus cot R. And they gave me a right angle triangle which is right angled at Q. So this is the information which is given. What is given triangle PQR right angled at Q. I'm just mentioning that it's a right angle triangle, nothing else. And then they gave me the side PR is equal to 12 centimeter. And they gave me even the hypotenuse side, which is PR. I'm sorry. PQ is given to be 12 centimeter. PR is given to be 13 centimeter, which is the hypotenuse. Let me write within the bracket. So now the question is not related to sine or cos for me to for me to be happy that I'm having the hypotenuse. It is tan and cot where hypotenuse is not needed. I need an opposite side and I need an adjacent side. But for me, one of the side is missing. So how will I find out the missing side? We know that, let me write it. We know that, it's a short form I'm writing WKT. By Pythagoras theorem, my PR square, that is hypotenuse square, is equal to The sum of the square of the other two sides. PQ square plus QR square. So that's what we are doing. So what is my PQ square? It's gonna be 12 square. QR square, I don't know still. I need to find out. PR square, 13 square. So now I'm gonna take QR square, let it be as it is, but I'm gonna move this 12 square to the other side. It becomes minus 12 square, which is nothing but 169 minus 144 is gonna be my QR square. When I subtract this, I would be getting 25 as my QR square. What is going to be my QR? Obviously, I would be getting plus r minus 5, but QR is nothing but root 25. But I would be taking plus 5 into consideration because we are speaking, handling length here, which is a measurement of one of the side. So, that's the reason it can't be a negative 5. Done. We have found out this one. Now what we are going to find out? We are going to find out tan and then cot. And we know very well tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. And then cot theta is equal to adjacent side divided by opposite side. It's a reciprocal of my tan. Now let's go ahead and find out. So we need tan P. Tan P. So tan to this particular one opposite side which we found it just now is 5 centimeter. So it's gonna be QR divided by my adjacent side PQ. So which is 5 by 12. Okay. The next one what we need to find out cot R. Cot R is opposite side for this particular angle R is PQ divided by QR. So, but that is opposite side. What we need to do is 1 by PQ, so which is equal to QR divided by PQ. The thing is that cot R is nothing but a reciprocal of tan. So instead of this, we can also do it directly. Why to get, um, why to confuse? Very simple. Cot R is adjacent side. So for this one, for R, the opposite side is PQ. But what's the adjacent side? QR divided by PQ. So again, it is going to be 5 by 12. Now the question is not to find these two. They are asking us to subtract tan P minus cot R, which is equal to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, which is equal to 0. That's it. We are done with this problem. Hope you guys understood how to solve this. Now we will move on with the next one. If sine A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. Okay. So now here they gave me sine A is equal to 3 by 4. So what is given? Given sine A is equal to 3 by 4. So angle A is here, opposite side is 3, and the hypotenuse is 4. How did you find out? See, sine general formula, we know that sine A is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So based on this ratio, what is given, 3 is going to be the opposite side and 4 is going to be my hypotenuse. So I have just filled in. And this is gonna be a right angle. So for that, for B is a right angle means the side opposite to it, obviously it's the hypotenuse. Done. Now they are asking me to calculate cos A and tan A. For in order to find out cos A, I need a adjacent side. And in order to find out a hypotenuse, I already have it. Tan A, I need a opposite side and adjacent side. Opposite side I'm having, but I need to find adjacent. So total, I need to find out the adjacent side. How to find out the adjacent side? By Pythagoras theorem again. By Pythagoras theorem, what we would be stating is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square is 4 square. AB square I don't know. Still I need to find out. BC square is 3 square. So 4 square is 16 minus 9 is equal to AB square. So which is gonna be 7. So then in that case, we would be having AB square is equal to 7. AB is equal to plus or minus root 7. I would be obviously taking positive root 7 only into consideration. So I found out my AB as root 7. Done? So that part is over. Now what we would be doing now is I need to find out cos A and then tan A. So now cos A is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So for this angle A, which is the adjacent side, root 7 divided by 4. Done. What about tan A? Tan A is equal to opposite divided by adjacent side. So for this angle A, which is going to be the opposite side, BC divided by AB. So BC is 3 divided by root 7. So that's it. We found out. With this problem gets over. Now let's move on with the next problem. Fourth one. So here they gave me given 15 cot A is equal to 8. Then what would be my cot A? Cot A is equal to 8 divided by 15. Now 8 divided by 15. What is my 8 and what is my 15? Cot A, what is the definition? Cot A is nothing but adjacent side divided by opposite side. So 8 is gonna be my adjacent side and 15 is gonna be my opposite side. Okay. Now if this is gonna be a right angle triangle, and let me name it as A, B, C, right angle at B. And then I have chord A, which is adjacent side is gonna be 8, and the opposite side of A is gonna be 15. Then these two informations I have just filled in. Okay, now they are asking me to find out sine A and then secant A. So they are asking me sine A, and we know the definition of sine A. Sine A is nothing but opposite divided by hypotenuse. And then they are asking me secant A, which is a reciprocal of cos. In that case, hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So this is what I need to find out. Now, again, I would be using the same theorem because we are having a right angle triangle here. So, by Pythagoras theorem, what we would be having is AC square, that is hypotenuse square, is equal to AB square plus BC square. The sum of the square of the other two sides. That's what we are gonna do in a right angle triangle. Obviously, it's a right angle triangle. Now we will just go ahead and fill the thing. Or AC square, I don't know yet to find. AB square, I'm aware. That is 8 square. And BC square is 15 square. 8 square is gonna be 64 and 15 square is gonna be 225. So when I sum it up, I get it as 289 as my AC square. Then AC is equal to root of 289. I would be getting plus or minus 17, which I would be considering it as plus 17 because the length of a side won't be negative, of a triangle won't be negative. That's the reason we are taking it as a positive. So 17, AC is equal to 17, which we found out just now. Okay, I have now what we need to find out. I have my hypotenuse now. What we need to find out? We need to find out sine A. Sine A is equal to what? Opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is my opposite side for my angle A? BC divided by my AC. So what is BC? 15 divided by 17. Done. We found out our sine A. The next thing what we need to find out? We need to find out secant A. Secant A is nothing but the reciprocal of cos A. Then in that case, I would be having hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. So hypotenuse is what exactly? 17. That is AC is 17. Adjacent side for A is gonna be AB, which is 8. So I'm having 17 by 8. That's it. The problem got over. Very simple. We need to know how to find out the values. The mistake it generally happens is calculation mistake. People who are using calculators like GCSE syllabus and all, they won't be having any trouble. But CBSE students, when you are doing, you would be into trouble. Please be cautious when you're multiplying and when you're doing it. Okay. Now, let's move on with the fifth problem. We have secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. I told you secant is nothing but the reciprocal of cos. So in that case, I have what is given? Given is secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. So which information has been given to me? Hypotenuse has been given to me as per definition of my secant, and then adjacent side has been given to me. So now let me consider this to be theta. So in that case, 12 has been given to me, and then if this is a right angle, then 13 has been given to me. Let's just name it as some ABC, this triangle. I need to find all other trigonometric ratios. Wow, I need to find out sine, cos, tan, cosecant, and then cot because secant has already been given. So I'm gonna, without finding secant, we are gonna proceed since it's already been given, nothing else. Now, by Pythagoras theorem, I would be finding out my BC, and we know what the Pythagoras theorem states. By Pythagoras theorem, my hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides, which is AB square plus BC square. So 13 square is equal to 12 square plus BC square. Obviously, the 12 would be going to the other side. So I would be having 169 minus 144 is equal to BC square, and BC is equal to 25, and then BC square equal to 25. BC is equal to plus or minus 5, but I would be taking only positive 5 because we are measuring a side of a triangle and the length can't be negative. So that's the reason I'm taking positive 5. So BC is equal to 5. So we found out that. Then now they are asking me to find out all the other ratios. So let's find out all the other ratios. Now let me start with sine. Sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So it is going to be BC by AC. BC is 5 divided by 13. And then cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is going to be AB divided by AC. You can find out from secant itself. You can say reciprocal of secant is going to be cos. So with that, you would be getting it. So it's going to be 12 divided by 13. And then tan theta is equal to opposite divided by adjacent. So opposite is BC divided by AB, which is 5 by 12. And then cosecant, which is the reciprocal of sine, 1 by sine. So it's going to be 13 by 5. And then we have secant, which is already given, so I'm not doing that. Then we have cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but reciprocal of tan. So it's going to be 12 by 5. So this is how we would be finding it out. So we have found out all the other five ratios which they have asked for trigonometric ratios. With this problem, I'm winding up this video. From next five more problems we would be doing in the next video. Thank you guys.